What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. There's no better ultimate ranking factor than top speed, the most unrealistic, no holds barred, balls to the wall stat a supercar can have. Even though we'll probably never be able to actually achieve these speeds, top speed is the one that deserves the most bragging rights. It takes huge amounts of engineering genius to produce hunks of metal carbon fiber that can safely propel themselves this quickly down a strip of pavement without falling apart. So here is the list of 10 most fastest cars in the world. Let's go. Number 1, SSC Tuatara, 282.9 miles per hour. We've been hearing about SSC's Tuatara hypercar since at least 2011. Created by American supercar maker SSC, formerly Chevrolet Supercars, no relation to Carroll Shelby, the Tuatara not only beat the next fastest supercar on the list, but blew it out of the water or salt flats, as it were. On October 10, 2020, the SSC Tuatara managed to claim the title of the world's fastest production vehicle by clocking in at an average run of 316.11 miles per hour. Also claiming the title for the first production car to break the 500 km per hour barrier. But that record wasn't official, apparently, so they went back and did another run in January 2021, this time officially grabbing the record at 282.9 miles per hour. Perhaps just as impressively, it managed to do this on a twin-turbocharged 5.9-liter V8 engine producing 1,350 horsepower using regular 91-octane pump gas, and 1,750 if you slip in some E85 juice. Number 2, Koenigsegg Agera RS, 277.87 miles per hour. The Koenigsegg Agera RS is a hybrid of sorts. No, not that kind of hybrid. It's an Agera R at heart, with some of the advanced tech of the 1 and some of the Agera S sprinkled in for good measure. There were only 25 examples of the Agera RS produced. Powered by a 5.0-liter twin-turbo V8, the normal Agera RS only produces 1,160 horsepower, on regular pump gasoline, mind you, but 11 lucky owners are able to, theoretically, hit this top speed due to checking the 1MW special package when ordering theirs, which increases the ponies to 1,341. Koenigsegg said goodbye to the Agera in mid-2018 with the final two examples of the car, named Thor and Vader. Number 3, Hennessy Venom GT, 270.49 miles per hour. This supercar from Texas-based car tuner made manufacturer Hennessy as an impressive machine, to say the least. Sporting a twin-turbo 7.0-liter V8 producing a massive 1,244 horsepower, the Venom GT beat a world record set by the Koenigsegg Agera R as being the fastest accelerating production car in the world when it did a run from 0 to 300 km per hour in 13.63 seconds. That's crazy fast. Not to be outdone by the French, Hennessy's Venom GT broke the veyron's top speed at the Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral, Florida back in early 2014. This beast can go 0 to 100 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds, a world record, and 200 miles per hour from a stop in only 14.51 seconds, also a world record. Hennessy also claims the Venom GT can reach a top speed of 278 miles per hour if given a bit more room to do it. Let's hope they find a track long enough. Number 4, Bugatti Chiron, 261 miles per hour. Bugatti, never one to back down from a top speed fight, built the Chiron as a successor to the already world record-breaking Veyron Supersport, below. The Chiron carries over the same 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine as the Veyron, but modified to produce, quite a bit, more power and a smoother power band. But here's the really interesting part. The top speed of the Bugatti Chiron, 261 miles per hour, is electronically limited due to safety limitations. Simply put, nobody's built a tire that can handle speeds in excess of 280 miles per hour. Michelin says they're working on it, but until tire tech can catch up, don't expect top speeds to go much past 280 miles per hour. So, how fast can the Chiron go? Nobody knows for sure or dares to try, but the speedometer goes up to 500 km per hour, about 311 miles per hour. Think Bugatti's just sitting around waiting? Think again. They recently revealed the Chiron Sport, and it's even better. Let's hope they do the next top speed run with this bad boy. Number 5, Bugatti Veyron Super Sport, 267.81 miles per hour. Not to let SSC's Ultimate Aero supercar keep Bugatti in second place for long, the French supercar company slapped bigger turbos and intercoolers on their previous world record-holding Veyron to produce a seriously impressive 1,200 horsepower. The Veyron SS still houses the same 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine, but now produces 200 more horsepower. To handle the extra speed and power, Bugatti also had to revise the chassis and suspension. Only 30 Veyron Super Sport models were produced. Electronically limited to 258 miles per hour for the production cars, Guinness Book of World Records went ahead and said even though the speed limiter was removed, the top speed was still valid. I just wish they would have let the Chiron above do the same. Number 6, SSC Ultimate Aero TT, 256.18 miles per hour. Boutique supercar maker Shelby Supercars, SSC, unleashed the Ultimate Aero in 2007, destroying the more expensive Bugatti Veyron's top speed record. The car in question was a 2007 model. Since then, SSC has upgraded the Aero to include an all-new twin-turbo V8 engine, producing 1,287 horsepower, giving the car a theoretical top speed of 290 miles per hour. Nope, that's not a typo. It's also theoretical. SSC says given a long enough road, they could get the car up to 270 miles per hour. That would break the Veyron's record again, so let's see if they ever get around to it. Number 7, Koenigsegg CCXR, 249 miles per hour. The Koenigsegg CCXR is a more eco-friendly version of the CCX. Powered by the same 4.7-liter twin-supercharged V8 engine as the CCX, the engine was modified to run on E85 gasoline, bringing the power output up from 795 to a whopping 1,004 horsepower. Although the Koenigsegg CCR broke the top speed record in 2005 on a totally unfair circular track, the updated CCXR has a better engine, aerodynamics, and, well, pretty much everything else. I'd love to see the Swedish company get this out on the VW test track, which is the same track on which the Veyron was tested. Number 8, Saleen S7 Twin Turbo, 248 miles per hour. Saleen's first car not based on an existing model, the S7 supercar grabbed a lot of attention when it was released in 2000. An updated twin-turbo model followed shortly afterward, providing 750 horsepower and a 248 miles per hour top speed. Saleen offers a competition package increasing power to 1,000 horsepower, which brings the top speed up to a rumored 260 miles per hour. Interest has dropped for the S7, but if they can come back and claim a top speed close to Bugatti and SSC, we might see some more of Saleen's supercar in the future. There was the 80s retro cool Saleen S5S Raptor concept they came out with in 2008, but that never saw the light of day. Number 9, McLaren F1, 240.14 miles per hour. The McLaren F1 was first produced in 1993, and it's still one of the fastest cars in the world. It also happens to be the first car on this list I would purchase if I had the cash. Produced from 1993 to 1998, the F1 still sells for well over $1 million each, and I have a feeling it will only appreciate over the years. With only 64 versions of the road car ever made, only a lucky few will ever have the honor of owning, or even driving, one. This is a timeless car and will remain on the all-time greatest car lists for decades to come. Even though it's no longer the fastest production car in the world, it's still the fastest naturally aspirated road car in the world, sporting a special BMW-sourced 6.1-liter V12 surrounded by freaking gold, by the way capable of biting your head off, allegedly. Number 10, Pagani Huayra, 238 miles per hour. The Pagani Zonda, even since I first laid eyes on it, has been one of my favorite cars of all time. Now, while I'm not a huge fan of the Huayra's styling or name when compared to the Zonda, I have to admit it's a helluva car. 720 horsepower from the Huayra's AMG-sourced 6.0-liter twin-turbo V12 engine, mated to a 7-speed single-clutch sequential gearbox lets the car hit 60 miles per hour from a stop in only 2.8 seconds, up to a top speed of 238 miles per hour. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.